Hey guys, I wanted to fill out my world's pick'em, seeing as we're almost out of time, only 9 hours, 1 day left. So if you're seeing this video now, go do your pick'ems for worlds. Um, but I did this last year. I think it's fun to do each year. So the way they have it set up this year is we have to pick our top three who we think are going to be the top three at the end of the day. I'm gonna look. I talked about this beforehand. I actually think, like, out of many worlds, NA actually has a good shot at winning this world. Setsuko is, between him and Dish Soap, one of the best two players in North America, arguably the best player in North America, and China is sending, I mean, quite a strong roster. Like, you'll see. I still think, like, Liluo has to be, like, hugely in consideration. Um, so I can't put Liluo like eighth or anything like that. Like, let's be real here. But like Honglian, I mean, Flancy's a ladder god, but he doesn't always pop off in tourney, though. He has to pop off a bit to get to this point. How all very strong players, but I do think NA actually has a chance at winning. So I'm gonna put Setsugo first, Liluo second, and then third. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what the word I'm trying to think of is. I'm tempted to put. I've heard people say Jing. I always thought it was Ging, but if it's Jing, then okay. Jazz Latte, also another huge performer. I don't really want to put another NA player, but you could theoretically. Um, I'm thinking also of potentially like Bintium. How did Bintium do? Um, because I know this name before. Let's see. Dragonlance Championship, he went ninth last year. Um, Man, if Title was here, Title would be an easy person to put here. We don't have Life is Bad anymore. We don't have Fritz. I think I'll do Bintium third. I think a ninth place is very, very solid at a world championship. And making another one after that, I think definitely doable. And then if you look at his performances, did decently in Asian Cup, all this kind of stuff. First in the East Asian finals. So yeah. All right, that's my crystal ball. Region ranking. What do you think best region? Order all the regions that have representation in this tournament. How do I earn points? So this is like the sum of all the regions, right? This is not like if say like NA wins, but all the other reps go eighth, like the they don't this wouldn't be first, right? That being said, I do think NA has actually historically had very, very consistent performances. So I think something SEA should definitely be higher. Oh, Brazil should definitely be lower. JP probably higher than EMEA. Something like this looks pretty reasonable to me. I don't know about LATAM and OS. Probably OS at the bottom. BR, LATAM. Probably LATAM higher than BR. I think something like this looks quite reasonable. NA, even though they haven't actually won, has always been very consistent at World Championships. So it's a little bit huff in the hopium, but it's a little bit like I think this is actually a reasonable take. Let's do NA. Yeah, let's go over this one more time. NA, CN, KR, Japan, SEA, EMEA, LATAM, BR, OS. I think this looks good. This looks good. All right, continue on. And I think maybe I'll do like a little short of all this stuff, and then I'll also just release the full VOD. Okay, and now we actually have to do everybody. So Setsuko, nope. Setsuko, we already had his first, so let's be consistent. We already had Setsuko, Liluo, and Bintium. Let's do that. And then probably, if I had to guess, give me another player from China. Like Xian? I don't even like know. So I'm done for Honglian. Yeah, I'll say Honglian. Why does it mess it up when I put them down like this? This is very annoying. I have to go like lowest to, but that's just not how your brain works. Lancy probably have a very solid performance, and now I'm down to give it to I Ging or Jing. I'm sorry, Jazz Latte, another player I can easily see making top eight, and then rounds it out with like maybe a Wei Iverson. Um, I could see. Actually, fuck it. I think Jukyu. I watched Jukyu in some scrims. This man was popping off. I'm down to put Jukyu here like this. Okay, so I like this. Let's save changes. and then we will go on to the rest of the group stage. And now here, it doesn't take these out of my pool? Oh my god. Okay, so I just have to remember. I mean, I can remember the people. Okay, so let's throw Wei Iverson up here. Um, the rest of like China around here, so like Ahau. There's always one person who kind of, but it's no, we put Flancy in the top 8 already. Um, I'm gonna, yeah, I know. I want to go back here, look at and pull my top 8 up, so I have this right here, so that I know who my top 8 is. Because like the people on the cusp, it's kind of hard, right? I didn't save shit. Okay, all good. Also, this is taking a sec to. Right, games. Right, games. Is it actually not going to pop up? I mean, I can always do it in another tab. This. Oh. Then let's just pull it up another tab so that I have it. Yeah. Well, let's just pull you over and then go back to here. Save changes. Okay, and I have my top 8 on my other screen. Perfect. Okay. So I didn't place a How, right? Yeah. So I think a How, quite reasonable. I did place Flancy, right? Yeah, Flancy I put in 5th. So yeah. A How. Canviz performed quite solid. I'm down to put Canviz up here. Put Ging up there. Hong Lian I also didn't play. No, I did. I placed Hong Lian 3rd. Right. Okay. I've never heard of this player in my life. Ade is actually a bit of a smurf. But let's be real. Namzi I don't know much about. This is the person who dominated Eastern LCQ. I'm down to put them kind of high, but I like part of me thinks that was like a strain, like I don't think. Oh, I'm down to put Tech Summers up here. Um, and now here's where like I do not know a lot of these players. We'll put the Korean representative here. Dr. O, sure. I don't know who Dobbs is, but let's put them like there. Let's just go down like this. Yeah, that'll be helpful. Enzo there. We've done these two. Give it all. I don't have that much faith in Brazil. I'm sorry. Hayden, EMEA, probably around here. Okay, this is like most of our top 8. This is 7 of our top 8 up here. So now, Kerfuzzled, I should probably put higher, honestly. Oh, and that's everyone. So everyone below here, I think we can place, except for Setsuko. Why do I have 9 people in my Vintium, Flancy, Ging, Honglian, Jazz Latte, Jukyu? That's 7 people. Liluo. There's someone who I think I have in my top 8 who is not. Vintium is in there. Flancy's in there. Ging is in there. Honglian is in there. Jazz Latte is in there. Yukio is in there. Liluo is in there. But that's just not how math works. 3, 6. I can't fucking count. Okay. Ade. And then Setsuka's the last one. Okay. I have no clue who Michael or 9 are. Latam usually has like one solid performer, and then like I feel like the rest don't do great. Shikame Madoka did very, very well in Japan regionals. Replay is probably the person who's like the least proven in North America, but I mean, still a very strong performance at the last tourney. And Shima Pen, I'll just send it like the lowest skillfulism. Yay. This is coming together. And then I'll move people around a little bit. Okay, this is everyone, right? And then this is our top 8. I don't know why they don't just exclude these. That's so troll. Okay. Let's look at this. And see if I actually agree with everything. How Canbiz, SVM, Wei Iverson. I think this is great. Probably put Xian higher, maybe even Tex higher than Dr. O, but that could be trolling. Kerfuzzled should be way higher. There's ain't no way that Kerfuzzled should be this low in 17th. Move you here. Move Dr. O down. But Kerfuzzled even higher than Xian. Send it at position 13. Honestly, you could potentially put Kerfuzzled over Wei Iverson. Kerfuzzled did really, really well at Western LCQ. But he had some high roll. He had some high roll games, so maybe it's not everything. May Madoka. Namzi. Bring Riri play up just because I'm a NA biased player. And then these players are really people I know like nothing out of. I'm down to put something like this. Okay. Okay. I think this looks good. Okay. So that is all the players. Grand final. Oh, so this one you can't actually do until the finals, I guess? Interesting. Um, but then they have this really cool part that they added. So you can guess what you think are being the most picked hero augments, which I think are really, really cool. So just to get a sense for this, I wanted to go to tactics.tools, and then you can sort by hero, and then you can sort by games played. Probably not going to be Lucent Barrier. And you see stuff like Anti-Up, Hyperbolic, Burning Spirit. In my opinion, okay, and there's something also that you have to think about here. Something like a Twisted Fate hero augment um, is more likely to appear if a lot of people are angling towards this Spellslinger's comp, right? Because you can tailor for this. However, something like Hyperbolic Time Chamber, you can't actually tailor for. So my intuition is that something like this is actually going to be lower picked than something like an Anti-Up. The other thing is that Anti-Up is like an Econ Augment. I think people are going to be playing more aggressively, so it's not going to be picked as much as like you see in solo queue. I do think it is pretty reasonable to put Anti-Up first here, just because I think it's going to be one of the most popular comps people are angling towards. These are carry, right? Yes, carry. I do think Hyperbolic Time Chamber and Time and a Half is like basically an auto pick when taken first. So I am down for Time and a Half here. And then maybe Hyperbolic last? I kind of like Hyperbolic last. What else would there be? Unrelenting? No, there's no way. Talon Flare, very strong. Talon Flare is very similar to Twisted Fate. Rising Spell Force, good, but not that good. I think Hyperbolic can be third here, actually. I think that's quite reasonable. So let's do Hyperbolic Time Chamber. Anti-Up, Time and a Half, Hyperbolic. Save changes. I like it. And now we'll do Support. In my head, I mean, especially looking at the data, like I feel like Burning Spirit is an easy first. I feel like there's no way this isn't first. It's just so good and so general. After that, it gets a bit harder. I think Gear Shift. I'm not really hedging at all here by picking Gear Shift because like if this comp doesn't show up as much as I'm betting, then I'll get kind of wrecked. But all good. And the question is what the last one is. I do not think it's going to be big data whatsoever. Um, let's keep going. Partners in Crime, not really. Make It Rain, there is no way. But then what is it? Ooh, I'm kind of down for Hextech Retribution to be third. I think that's quite reasonable. A lot of people angling for this comp. A lot of people, um, there's no it's Raider spoils over this. That's insane. Okay, I like Hextech Retribution here, and so those will be those. What else do we have? Let's pick Silver Augments. Once again, just to get a baseline, let's do this. But obviously, we're going to use reasoning. Silver Thrill, Silver Second Wind, Silver Tiny Titans. Okay, I'm pretty sure Second Wind has got to be first. Silver Thrill, maybe. I don't really think Silver Thrill. Tiny Titans, especially in these kind of tournaments, is very reasonable. Just because people are playing so much for HP, and the lobby is so aggressive. So I'm down for Tiny Titans second, and then last, it's definitely not item grab bag. Let's be real here. Band of Thieves, perhaps. I don't think it's Pandora's either. Maybe I'm underestimating Thrill and just how often people want to take this augment. I would be a little bit surprised, but Band of I'll put Thrill third. How about that? Let's do Thrill of the Hunt third. I'm surprised at how much Thrill is actually. I've never actually looked at these frequency stats very much, so it's actually quite interesting to look at. Gold augments here. Gold augments, like some easy, some hard. I think Portable Forge is strong, but I don't think it will be that high. I think Ancient Archives, Jeweled Lotus are both easy shoe-ins. The question is where. Probably Jeweled Lotus first, just because it's such an easy take, and also even in China, even if they have a JG Slam, they'll take it anyway, so all good. And then gotta be Ancient Archives, especially in tourney that will perform so well, and probably Second Win last. Sounds reasonable to me. Components also quite reasonable. I think Second Wind. The Second Wind augment is just, I don't know. It's too good. Yeah, let's go Second Wind too. And then is it just Priz? Yep, just Priz are last, which should be the most fun here. And I feel like the biggest divergence actually from what is played in tourney, or what is picked versus what is played in tourney. Like I do not think Golden Ticket or Level Up will be that frequently taken. I think Ancient Archives 2 is a easy gimme. I think that can easily be number one. And the question is, where the hell do we go from there? Because uh, wait, are the windfalls? Okay, Windfall is all together, right? Like this is just any version of Windfall. Um, so like actually, that's combined Windfall plus. Like if you combine all the Windfalls, what do you get? You get 64 plus call it 20. You get like 84K, which puts it very very high up. So I think Windfall is an easy second after Ancient Archives. So I think Radiant Relics is gonna be third most, probably more than New Recruit. I can't imagine that these are going to be taken that frequently. I mean, they're solid, but not as frequently as say like Radiant Relics. It's just so much more. There's just so much more diversity in the spots you can play Radiant Relics from. Okay, and I think those are my pick'ems. Pretty interesting. It was so fun to do, actually. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely post this to YouTube. 16-minute long video? Yeah, maybe somebody will watch that. Who knows? I'm sure not everyone is gonna watch this video. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but yeah. If you guys don't know TFT Worlds, it's actually called like the championship or something like that. Is there a lock-in button? I think it just auto locks in this amount of time, right? I believe so. Um, the let's see if I go here. Nope. Not where I want to go, actually. I want to go to championship.teamfighttactics.com, .leagueoflegends.com. But yeah, the championship is happening this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It starts very early morning on Friday and each day. They don't have it. Oh, yeah, they don't have it here. But it starts at, I believe it's 4 a.m. Pacific time, which is 6 a.m. my time, which means I'm not gonna be able to wake up for it on Friday because I have work. But Saturday and Sunday, I will do my best to wake up early and potentially watch party with some cool people. So if you guys want to watch the World Championships live, come to my channel. And then Friday, I will be doing sort of like a recap of all the games. So that should be fun as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys for Worlds. I'm so hyped, and then set 9. Oh, there's so much hype. All right, catch you guys later. Bye.